Hey guys, Anthony here. Friday, July 10th, 2015. Our review today is on the Camelbak Antidote Reservoir. This is the 100-ounce short version that you see here in front of me. They make a 100-ounce long, they make a 70-ounce, and they make a 50-ounce version. I got this version, the short version, which is shorter and wider than the standard Camelbak, for a reason that I'll go into later. What I want to do in this portion of the video is just go over some of the specifics of this system. It's filled with water right now, so you can see what the bladder looks like when it is filled. And let's go over some of the, and I'll demonstrate some of these later after I read them. It's got the quarter turn cap that you could turn from here to the left, a quarter turn, and the cap opens, which is a very good system. It is has a wider inlet area than older Camelbaks, which I'll show you later when I compare one of my older ones to it. It's got this little piece here that you hold when you're refilling it, which is air weight, where they have some cutouts here that makes it lighter, just easier to, makes the whole overall unit lighter. It's got the QL HydroLock, the lever that shuts the water on and off. You can see here. I like that system. That's in all my Camelbaks, my older Camelbaks as well, along with the drink tube cover. If you guys don't have a Camelbak, you need to get one. There's the drink tube, the bite valve, and then that's removable as well. You just press in the button here, get this in the picture, and this will pop out like that, and then snap back in. Okay. Quick link tube that clicks off for faster refilling with Auto Shutoff. So down on the bottom of this pack right here, and compared to the older packs, in my older Camelbak, when I used to disconnect the tube from the bottom, the water would leak out and it would just come out due to the pressure in the bladder here. Now, what you could do, and this bladder is full, so I'm showing you, you disconnect it, the drink tube comes off, and the bladder does not leak. As you can see, it's filled with water. Very, very good feature to have. And then it clicks right back on again. Okay? It's low profile, and I'll give you the reasons why I bought the low profile one, which means it doesn't have a wide footprint when it's full. Again, it's shorter and it's baffled down the middle, so the water doesn't slosh around a lot, and you really can't see that in the video, but you could feel it when you have the bladder in your hands, how nice the water, nice and even it stays. Camelbak has graduations on the outside of the bladder here that you could, I don't know if you could see it in the video, from 16 ounces all the way up to 64, and then 100 ounces here. And then on this side, the liter markings from 0.5 liters all the way up to 3 liters or 100 ounces. And again, the Camelbak quality, the bladder itself is bomb-proof like their other Camelbaks that they've made in the past. Just give you some close-ups here. Again, the quarter turn cap, let's turn it now. I have the, I'm holding the little piece here. What I'll do is I will turn the cap a quarter turn. There you can see it right here. And a little hard to do in the camera. And there it is, there's your water. This is wider. You could actually get your hand in there if you had to clean it out. And then putting it back on is simple. Again, as you can see here, this is compatible with the USMC pack system. So this is used, tried, and tested in the military. And again, we're going to show you why I picked this particular size unit and why I picked the short version. But before I do that, I want to show you the side-by-side comparison with the older version, or the long version. This is from a Camelbak from one of my packs. This is a 100-ounce bladder, long version. And you can see that, I'll show you in the video here. A little hard to see, but you can see how much longer it is. Move that box. You can see the difference in the the shorter, wider one here versus the longer one here. When this longer one is full, it has a wider profile than this, so it kind of pushes through your pack. If you had this in your pack and your pack was full of gear, this would push through, and sometimes you could feel it when the water is full before you start really drinking it. You could feel the difference between this one and your pack. And then this is the drink tube for that one. And again, like I said, when I disconnect the old system, water would leak from here if this pack was full. But it does have the quick disconnect, but water would leak if this is full, so you have to keep this connected when you fill the bladder in the old version. The new version, you do not. So that's a plus. So let me show you the reason why I picked this size, and we'll set it up. Okay guys, there is a method to my madness, and one of the things that I found when I took my Osprey Kestrel 48 pack on a longer hike a few weeks back, and I did a video on it, one of the problems I had was I did not have enough water with me. I had a water bottle on my hip, and I had some extra water in the side pocket, of the pack, but quickly found out in the Florida heat that I did not have enough water. Now this pack does have a internal compartment for a bladder. However, the more full your pack is with gear, the harder it is to get that bladder in when it's full. So what I decided was, in the Kestrel pack, there is a mesh pocket right here. And it's a wide mesh pocket. Okay, you can see it's at least 10 inches wide by maybe 10 inches or 12 inches high. And I had some other gear in here, some quick grab gear like a poncho, a hat. I had a knife in here and something else, a towel to grab quickly if I needed it. So I took those items out. I'm going to repack those inside the pack somewhere. But now, you can see this, with a full bladder, look how this version matches up to that pocket. Now, what I could do is, I could put this bladder right inside the pocket and run the tube, over the shoulder of the pack, the right or left shoulder, and now I have a external bladder with 100 ounces of water while I'm walking, and I don't have to keep anything on my hip or reach back or take the pack off to try to get to a water bottle or whatever. I have 100 ounces of water right there, and with this Antidote bladder, they make a neoprene cover for it. I found it on Amazon. It's not here yet, but they make a neoprene cover that this slides into. This whole bladder slides into. It's got a cutout for this and a cutout for this, and now it'll not only keep the water cooler, cold water colder, but it'll also protect the bladder while it's in the pouch here. So that was my idea. I'm going to test this out tomorrow and see how it works, but it fits perfectly. And when I researched the Antidote bladder, it looked like it would fit perfectly for what I needed. Now you can see the difference if I was using my standard bladder, which is the 100-ounce longer bladder. Now, this isn't full, but I'll put it into the bottom, and if this was full, it would be sticking up this high and maybe flopping over. So this bladder would not work in this external system, I would have to use this bladder actually inside the pack. And I don't want to do that because I don't want to take up more space or give up more space inside my pack. So that's the reason and the thinking behind that. So that's the video today on the Antidote mil-spec reservoir with the quick link system. This is the 100-ounce version. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments. If you have this, if you used it. I have used the Camelbak system. I know these drink tubes function very well. These bite valves function flawlessly. The on-off valve, never had a problem with them. Now with the quick link system, quick disconnect, it's just a lot better. You have your standard, this is the military version, drink tube cover. I highly suggest that version, or at least having a drink tube cover, especially down here in South Florida. Just keeps your water insulated. Okay. So guys, questions, comments, let me know what you think. Remember, stay ready. Anthony signing off. Take care.